Hey fam, we have a bit of a co-pilot this round. It's called Akona. She's right here. she climbed up on here and was like, don't mind if I do. And I was like, yo, I'm, trying to work here. All right. Thank you so much for joining me in this general tarot reading. This is a community reading. So remember, if any part of it is not resonating with you, that's okay. It's that particular isn't for you. Maybe something else is, you know, maybe you were drawn here for a different comment or something. Oh my goodness, she's pulling on it. Anyway, if you're curious about this beautiful kitty, of course she has her own channel. She's too cute to keep to myself. I simply cannot. And I have a lot of footage to share. I personally, when I'm editing, I really like to have videos of animals going, just like, you know, super chill videos. That way, if I do get distracted, at least it's by nature. You know what I mean? Yeah. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for your patience. Let's see what kind of messaging we have for us today. Okie dokie. I like to start with the archetypes. I have already pre-shuffled, so let me go ahead and cut the deck. I wasn't going to film this, but it was like, nope. There's a message here that I need to share with someone anyway, so I trust that those who need it are going to find it. Oh, wow. Wow, this is one of my favorite cards of this deck. Hey there, how's it going? How about number 2? Wow, alrighty. Sharing is caring, fam. Hey, here we go. The creator, the artist, the alchemist, the innovator. The creator, the first archetype in the trio of existence, is not intimidated by darkness or by lack. They know that from the void, creation inevitably emerges. With meager, minimal, and outlandish materials, the creator reveals a new image. They make the empty room resonate with healing sounds. They generate bounty from the seed that others tossed away. Though generative, this archetype annihilates preconceived notions of what is possible, leaving unexpected openings in the wake of its destruction. The creator does this by first being absolutely present to what is, not imagining or wishing things were different. And second, trusting that a force greater than themselves awaits constant collaboration with each human soul. Whether we call it nature, God, goddess, Shakti, or divinity, it remains nameless. It is the creator's lifelong companion. For the record, if I ever pronounce or mispronounce things, I'm never going to be upset about being corrected. I would rather, you know, some things we only ever read. We don't really get to hear. And I would check Google, but I film with my phone. So it's up there. Yeah, I'm never going to be offended by that. I would rather pronounce things correctly and be respectful. You know what I mean? So it's all good. The offering, the gift, the present, the sacrifice. Unlike many of the other cards in the deck, the offering carries a clear as day message and a call to action. As you may have guessed, it is time for something to be given and given up for the sake of the bigger picture. If nothing comes to mind immediately, though it's likely it will, take time in meditation to consider what must be offered and who is to receive it. It's likely you'll feel attachment and hesitancy. You'll make excuses. But recognize the link between the word sacrifice and the word sacred. One leads to the other. When we offer up something to the greater good, we lighten our load and become more able to serve. Imagine for a moment if you were to offer your whole self unconditionally to the world. For now, start small. Fam. Interesting that those two cards come up together. Feeling like a return, this has been a theme for us here at this channel, for me and my kin. A returning to self, that truer self that has been denied for too long. And it's time for that to shine. So, it's like it's not just the death of an ego. It's the shedding, the molting of what we were unfortunately taught. Like, unfortunately, because it took time from our lives, you know what I mean? It took days from us fulfilling societal norms and these messed up things that our subconscious was taught, right? But it's all been a part of the journey. And so much wisdom has been gained, right? There was like a wisp of pain. It's okay to heal. It's okay to realize that this vehicle, dude, please be safe out there. My goodness gracious, of all timing, it's almost like, you know what I mean? How all of that crap is trying to override even what I'm saying here. It's trying to distract, it's trying to interrupt. I have a feeling that you know what your soul craves. You know what makes your soul purr, and you've been working on that. So definitely don't just consider things like sacrifices. You are the creator of your life. You get to choose how you think, how you live, how you feel. No one else gets to dictate that for you. They can give advice, they can try to show you, but you know what resonates and what doesn't, right? Where am I going? I was already going for the book as if I've drawn the cards. Hello. Pardonnez-moi. Kona, please. Yeah, well, I love you too, Pee-Pee. Sweet baby. Oh my good. Oh my. She loves it so much. She always comes to me when I'm meditating, and she either is right next to me or she actually climbs into my lap. So the snorts, please. All right. You're so silly. I love it. Okay. Oh, I'm only feeling one for this. Whose life path is number 9? Mine is 3. How's it going? You. Okay then. Why don't we just do that then? I love this card so much. You know what I mean? Because it's like it's such a sweet confirmation, that we've survived. Oh, hey, my mom's like Meals on Wheel delivery. Meals on Wheels delivery is early. It's like, it's all working out in divine timing. Whatever your belief system is, like, you know, we call it different names, we call it different things, but ultimately it's coming from within you. So it's like we've been able to figure out what is for us, to be a part of us, that gets to mold and shape us for the rest of our lives, and what we need just to let go of, to molt out of, right? Phoenix, how's that for happily ever after? No matter how hopeless you may be feeling at this moment, know this: you can and will survive whatever trials you've been put through. From the ashes of the past, you shall create a storybook ending filled with beauty and resilience. All future flames will cower when they hear the whisperings of your name. I don't like the word cower, but I think that more so it's that newer version of self-confidence that one can possess when they've stepped out of the flames, when the tower has crumbled all around them and they're still able to move on. You know, they're alchemizing that pain into gold, into their hopes and dreams, right? It's like there have been moments recently where I've been so thankful that my autistic ass did not go off to Hollywood when I was younger, like I really, really wanted to. Like, has it been good for me completely to stay here? You know, that's debatable at times. Like, either way, here I am. You know what I mean? I think I would have been eaten alive, you know? I don't think it would have worked out in my favor to do that so young and just so open. Like, I had to close off for a long time because I was too sensitive in every way, right? Including to spirits and vibes and energies and such, right? And I've still been taken for granted and taken advantage of. I still have trauma to heal from, that I've been healing from. But, you know, at least I'm in the home base, you know what I mean? I've had my family and I've had some form of friendships, right? So it's like you reach that point in life where you can see all the dots connecting. It's like, oh, this helped me learn that and this, that. And it's like, you know, you don't have to be happy about it, but there's an acceptance. And it's the most sacred acceptance at all, period. And that's of yourself. And you're going to rock this now. Because now you're closer to your true self than ever. Because now you've been through so much. You know what you're capable of. Beyond survival. Okay? You know that the worst is behind you, right? Life is still gonna life, but because of all this gained wisdom, it's just not gonna life the same. Those things are in the past. They won't even have a chance again. Lessons learned, cycles broken and evolved from, okay? Heck yeah, fam. Moving on to clarification, man. That's right, it's YouTube. We're having some fun, okay? Lighten it up. Oh my goodness. Chapter 1. Goodness. So, either there's something you can't see, and it may be because you're still closed off to it. So make sure that you're open to receive. Hopefully we're already past this and we're into the other cards that are going to present themselves in a moment. Like, you know that you have a right to defend yourself now. You know you have that right to be like, no, that's bullshit. And if you don't, please learn it. You don't need to take on the consequences of somebody else. You just don't. It's not yours. It doesn't belong on your shoulders. But just that cautionary part, like, don't close yourself off completely. The twos usually are about new beginnings, right? And the swords are the mind and air. So make sure that not only have you cut the cords with anyone that's brought toxicity in your life, because if you need to, I say that, I've said it before and I'll say it again, if you need to love someone at arm's length, do so. This is your life. And if they want a name call, they can take it to the mirror, all right? I'll say it as many times as I feel the urge. Just don't close yourself off to the rest of your future. This new chapter has already begun, fam. Oh, see, that's what I'm talking about. You're so kind and nurturing. You love animals. You love nature. Do you spend time in nature enough? Or have you been such a hermit and closed off that, you know, so used to the healing, not like we learn healthier coping mechanisms, but some of them, they need to change as well along the way, right? They need to continue to evolving with us, right? And bit by bit, you've been understanding how powerful you are. And a part of that is your love. It's your heart. It's not just your soul and your mind. It's also your heart. Like, you've been planting these seeds. Because the pentacles aren't just money. Although, I mean, it's sitting pretty, eh? It's the foundation. It's everything. It's everything you've been building upon coming to fruition. And that's what this whole thing has been, even with our epilogue. Everything is coming to fruition. Are you doing what you need to do to be true to yourself? There are some things, like, are you feeling as though you yourself have done so much change and evolving? And it's like, okay, everything else, can you catch up, please? But fam, keep in mind that you have the world in the palm of your hands. That's 2 twos. Are we going to dance? That's technically 3 twos, if you ask me. You got the world. You have this beautiful foundation. Yes, look at that. They're sitting on this stone, this type of stone, or is it freaking titanium? Shit. That's a very strong foundation that you have underneath you. And it's yours. No one can take that from you. And now it's like, okay, what shall we do next? Where shall we go next? Let's do this. You have the tools you need to pull all of this off. Okay? Yeah, oh yeah, you got some passions and creativity. That's the ones. Nice. We have air, earth, and fire represented. And I'm feeling very drawn to the salamander. I was thinking of the king salamander that's like sitting down next to him, you know, like this bunny here, this rabbit, I should say. Like, There's such drive and ambition and courage going on. You have leapt from the flames. Just be careful about being too hasty and trying to force things, you know? Maybe there are things that you really want, like right now, like, okay, let's do this. I'm ready. Let's go. But just relax. It's all happening as it should. You may feel like you have deadlines looming, but manifestations work best when you believe that you deserve them. When you believe that they belong to you and you're not just expecting things. You know what I mean? You're knowing it with every part of your being. And you're able to trust the process because you know it's already yours. Be creative. Tap into that desire, that fire within you. Others are drawn to it, aren't they? And they've taken their pieces in the past, but you are not sustenance for others anymore. And even if you are, you get to choose how, right? You get to choose. You have your boundaries and you know your right to them. Please never forget. Please continue retraining your subconscious to be kind to you. Continue to heal. You don't need to be perfectly healed for everything to work out, fam. Fam, my channel is just basically reminders. Like, I might as well be a life coach. You've got this, fam. You've got this. So, like, goodness gracious. Like, so much is coming to fruition, and you just need to stay the course. Believe in yourself. Never cease, okay? Wow, how's that for balance, huh? How's that? Goodness gracious, but it's coming up underneath this. So that tells me that, okay, so energy is energy, so don't worry about the binaries, especially not with me. But it's not coming underneath the queen. So that tells me that there's still something there that you're still healing, that you need to continue working on. You know, it's just trust the process. You know, you've been hurt very deeply, and yet you still have such a warm heart and soul. You still have that flame, that spark within you, that want for love. You know, and if it's just a matter of this is both representing you, masculine, feminine, you care for others. Your kingdom flourishes when you are true to yourself. No one's hungry. No one's deprived. You understand moderation. You understand what sustains you and are able, confirmation as far as I'm concerned, that boop, that's the microwave door. You've grown so much. You're providing the balance for yourself. So make sure that you're not holding back something that's meant to be a part of it, that you want so badly, but it's hurt you in the past, and that's just, you're longing for it. And it's coming in hot if you let it. Oh, see, what did I mean? What was I saying? You take care of others. To give is to receive, and you love being a part of that. Every time I see this balancing act going on, it's like no one should go hungry in your presence. No one should have needs in your presence, because you have more than enough to be able to share. Or at least that's what you're aiming for. That's what you're trying to do. That's what you have every right to. You've, in the past, given freely and have been taken for granted. You became the sustenance for others that were not only unable to give back, to meet you halfway, but they were cruel. They turned against you and twisted things. And it's made it really difficult for you to, like, you have some serious trust issues. I don't blame you. But where's the you within that again? Where can we bring in the balance to where you realize you can see these things coming from a mile away? Where is the healing that can occur so that they don't even have a chance to get near you, and it's not just you closing yourself off? But you know that energy, right? You know it. You know how it feels when it comes too close. And if you didn't in some way believe that you deserve it, then it wouldn't be able to come in, because you would be able to catch it and be like, I wish you the best, but not here. I'm not the one. You have every right to that, okay? Every right. You can help without sacrificing yourself. You can accept without sacrificing yourself. You can accept right now because you know what you're doing. You know who you are, and everything's going to work out. And something tells me you've already been seeing the signs, and it's completely enabling. But more's coming. Yeah, that rebirth. That rebirth. This isn't just trotting over others. This is your old self. That's your ego. That's the side of you that was so hurt, and maybe you lashed out a wee bit. Maybe your fighting back was a bit blind at times. And the you within you is like, whoa, that's not me. What am I doing? What have I done? You caught yourself, or you are. Whatever part in the process, this is a rebirth. This is okay, things can't be how they were. Thank goodness. That's what I like to see. This Fool card has been coming out to play a lot lately. Am I remembering correctly that in my most recent pick a card, it showed up in all freaking 3 of them? Am I crazy? Am I remembering wrong? At least 2. There's this weight that doesn't belong on your shoulders. And it's time to let it go. It's time to let it go. Let it go. Let it go. It's time to move on with glee. Dance the night away again. Remember how to purr. Remember how to sing, whatever that means for you, right? Don't worry about, oh God, what if the same thing happens? What if, I like to say that this little dog is representing your wisdom, the purity in your soul that has been locked away and defended, protected fiercely, because you've just been trying to survive. But it's time to let it go and move on. To no longer feed those parasites, okay? To look down and realize, oh, whoa, shit, been here, done that. Moving on and finding a different path to get down this mountain, hermit. Stop and smell the roses. Enjoy life. Enjoy the fact that you're beyond that crap now. This is a new dawn. This is a new life. This is a new chapter. We started here and we're ending up here, but there's an epilogue, fam. Boosh. And you have a wisdom that you can share with others. You're not just keeping to yourself. You shouldn't be keeping to yourself anymore. Others, you can help others and you want to. You're just looking for the way to do so that's right for you. Not what other people have told you you should be doing. But what you know is right for you. And it comes from that. It comes from those lessons learned. Others get to see you continue and shine and love again, feel again, explore again. And you inspire them. Just doing your thing. Who cares what the Joneses are doing? You're rocking this shit. What's on the bottom? What's the main gist? Aw, yeah. Handling your business. Fuck yeah, fam. You've got this. Does anybody else ever think of that gonzo shit when they say this thing with his fist? Right? Give me a break. You're doing your own thing. And you know you're secure. You can vibe out just as easily as, like, he's still got the armor on, but he's cloaked in red. Cloaked in red. Cloaked in red. Red. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of green in the nature and the fuck yeah, but there's also red. 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 Well, maybe orange. There's so much passion and drive. You probably don't need me to tell you shit. You already know. Your intuition. Like, this could be religious. I don't think you're a stereotypical, like, organized religion person. You know, I think that you have your ties to it, but it's all a part of your evolution. Wow, 4, 5. These are pretty darn incredible major arcana making an appearance in this reading, fam. Wow, here we go. We're in it. We're in the thick of it, my kin. We're rocking that shit. You've got this. Whatever it looks like for you, whatever it feels like for you. This is Black Obsidian. You've got this. Did I shuffle these? Yes, I did. Boom. What's that? You have someone's attention. Hey-oh! Oh! Make sure that your heart is open because you have someone's attention. There's no cups. I just realized there's no cups. Huh. Interesting. That's okay. Something tells me it's fine. You're getting there. You just need a little boost. You just need a little boost and you hear somebody else say some things. I believe in you. You've got this. Boom. What did I say? I said what I said. You know better. Never again. There's no backseas, fam. No backseas. You don't have to worry about that crap happening again because you know better. You've learned, and you've been working to get your head on right. You know what I mean? You know? And you're creating a life that has always been meant for you. It's always been meant for you. Okay? What's on the bottom of this one? Huh, this is not the first time I've seen this. Why do you keep asking the same question? How many tarot readings have you been checking out on YouTube trying to figure out the what and the what? Trust yourself. This is all about being able to trust yourself. This isn't the blind leading the blind. You know what you're doing. Maybe that fool's abandon is just a matter of you don't need the creature comforts. I mean, it's nice to have them. Hello. Yeah. But you know what you're capable of now. You know that you can survive, that whatever happens, you're going to make it. So I think that the offering is your old self. And someone is paying attention. Someone likes you and is ready for you. Are you ready for them? You have their attention. What are you going to do with it? Because you seem to be doing incredible things either way, like just on your own already. But something tells me that, you know, maybe you're trying to figure out who the heck they are, what's going on, blah, blah, blah. But like, just come on now. You don't have to just throw all caution to the wind. You don't have to throw it like this. Don't throw the dog off the cliff, man. Don't just stop it. Why does it always have to be the family pet, man? Freaking stereotypical horror. All right? You've got this. You are strong. You are courageous. You are capable of whatever the heck you need to handle. You've got it. And you're so incredible and warm and giving. What's yours is theirs. If they're capable of meeting you halfway or not, like you can see, like it's so obvious to you now. But, oh, that's for you to work on, and you're trying to take it out on me, but you need to take it to the mirror. All right? Thank you so much for joining me. This is all just encouragement. This is just a boost. And I'm here for that. That's what this channel is for. So thank you for joining me. I wish you the best. My hat tips to you. And never forget that I love you.